And welcome to Emma's video blog. And so, what have I been up to? I can't remember when I last did my blog. I think it seems to be very invariable when I'm doing it. I also think these sentences aren't sounding in the right space either, but you know, because I always worry, I feel like I never really watch these videos before I put them on, so half the time I might actually cut the beginning off, or sit the frames at the beginning, not know where it started or not. Yeah, I am not very professional in this. This is probably why no one watches. Meh. Yeah, so today, we started, I had an induction at the college gym. You have to have an induction for some reason, even though it's just for the college. And also, you have to use the gym in pairs. You're not allowed to use it on your own. I think they worry that something bad would happen to us if on our own. There's quite a lot of weight. It's mainly weights in the gym. Like, there's one treadmill, one exercise bike, and 2 row machines, and then lots of weights. Which I'm not really sure I'm going to be doing weights. The guy had us invest with it, just trying to do like overhead weight things while lying under weight lie thing, whatever it was. I don't think I was very good at that. But yeah. So I don't know if I'll actually go to his gym much. Well, last year we had membership of a sort of different gym because the college gym was open. That I went to quite a bit in Easter term actually, but the other terms when there's actually sport on I didn't go. I don't know much of the same maybe this year. But yeah. No, so I've just been playing some piano actually because like in college we have a couple of music rooms that you can book out, which I've never done before. But I went on Amazon the other day and I ended up buying things I don't intend to buy when I go on there. Like I bought myself a colouring book. I'm quite pleased with my colouring book. Like one of these pictures I've been working on now for quite a long time. It's not finished yet. It's taken me quite a few hours. This is my kind of procrastination thing. I start sitting there watching Netflix and doing colouring. But no, I also ordered myself a piano book. It was meant to be really easy kind of piano of Abba songs. It wasn't that easy. Like, at first some of it wasn't working. The start when they have the under thing between notes, I don't know if you're meant to play all the notes or all of them at once. So I generally just play the first note and ignore the others. But that still wasn't sounding quite right. So a lot of it wasn't sounding quite right. But at the end of it, it was sounding better. Like, it definitely, one of us definitely sounded kind of like what one of us was meant to sound like, whereas some of the other songs were not very recognisable when I was playing them. I also think I need to learn to read sheet music better. Like quite a few, like for one of them I tried to write the notes underneath because playing it from the sheet music was difficult. I'm not too bad for a minute bit. It's when it starts going like all like below middle C and it's going to C and A and I'm like there's like loads of little special lines and yeah, no, and when it goes above E, like if you have C and then E, yeah. Also, people get confused why I play with my arms crossed, but I learned those notes first with my right hand, and then I learnt those ones with my left hand, and then I just move this one, and so my arms are no longer crossed if I go up here. But I'd like to have a note per finger, and then that also meant to be playing something with one hand and something with another hand, and I'm like, nah. My brain is not coordinated enough to be playing different notes with different hands. That's not going to happen. Yeah, I think some of it expects me to play something with one hand, and no, that's not going to happen. But yeah, so what else have I been up to? Because I haven't had that many lectures this week, actually. I didn't have any lectures on Monday, and I didn't have anything on Friday either. Because I can't remember what it was. On Friday I went to the open day at the clinical school. Which is quite cool. Like, I really want to go to Cambridge Clinical School because basically after first, oh yeah, it was for last year where after doing your pre-clinical, you don't have to stay in Cambridge for your clinical. We either go to Cambridge Clinical School or Oxford, or there's a few in London like St Bart's, King's Guys, and something. Those three fit together as something. There's like Imperial, UCL. St George's. I can't even remember how like all of them are. But basically you got to pick a first choice and you play there, then you got to if they don't like you guaranteed a place somewhere for clinical school. It's just if you don't get a place in one you want, you're likely to end up in one of the less desirable London ones. Like, they're meant to be good, but there's some which are more desirable than others. And I want to stay in Cambridge, because for start, I don't think I'd want to live in London, really, that much. I don't know, I guess I get used to it. Also, I don't want to go to Oxford, the other place, no. So yeah, so hopefully I get to stay in Cambridge, because the thing looked like a clinical school, it was really cool. And what else have I been up to? I played a pool match against my friend on Monday, because we have like a college pool ladder. Well, we have a mixed one and a women's one this year. There's only about 7 of us in the women's one. I've been put at the bottom to start off with. Apparently it's random. Whether it was random or not, I think they just put me at the bottom anyway. But I'm very much likely to stay at this bottom, because you have to charge people certain places above. Like, for people above me might be shopping around, but unless someone joins the pool ladder late and gets put at the bottom, I am rather likely to be staying here. So, yeah. Yeah, because I lost the match. Well, it's better for best of 3. Well, I lost 2 matches. Like, do you want to play the 3rd game? Nah. No. We'll say it may be embarrassment to losing 3-0. Yeah. What's it? Well, it was meant to have a badminton match on Friday evening, but that didn't happen because there was some kind of mix-up. Because we had practice and then they were too much turned up, and then some of the other team had said they couldn't go. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, then we had a match on Saturday, which we lost. Did I win any? I think I won 1 game. Yeah, because I left just before the end because I'd finished all my matches, so I thought I should go and do some work. But we think we may have lost 7-2. It could have been 6-3. We think we got at least 2 games, but not more than 3. Anyhow, yeah. Then, well, then on the evening, I went out. Well, my friend went to his place called Itsu, which is some sort of takeaway kind of Japanese style noodles and stuff. So we went and got that. It was quite nice, yeah. I had some kind of chickeny, noodly thing. I'm not quite entirely sure what it was. It was nice, yeah. Then, what else have I been up to? Well, we did a lacrosse match on Sunday. Well, technically we lost that because, well, we forfeited because we only had about 8 people. The other team had loads, and most of those were guys. We didn't have any guys this week, and so we borrowed some of their players. And then, like, first half we do come over, and we like, you do realise you've been playing more players than you've been meant to be playing. We was meant to have 2 subs, but we didn't realise that's how everyone was playing. But then the second half, so it was 0-0 altogether. Like, even after we, in the second half, had subs. But yeah, so I think we technically lost because we had to forfeit anyway, but we didn't lose. So yeah, that's alright. Not sure what else I've been up to. I realise I've been talking for quite a while now. I highly doubt whether anyone's got this far to the video. I could probably just talk total rubbish now because no one would be listening. But yeah, I shall shut up. There we go. Yeah. Bye.